So this PowerPoint video, I'm going to go over the next 6 weeks of what is expected from you, and then I'm going to go over this week's assignments. So let's start going over the next 6 weeks of what is expected from you. So the next 6 weeks of school is from April 27th all the way to June 11th. So any work that I post on April 27th through June 11th is required for you to do. School will still be in session. So what is expected of you? So what's expected of you is that you are required to do 30 minutes of classwork every day. It is mandatory. I will be posting a weekly pre-recorded video. I'll either post Sunday evening or Monday morning. My office hours is when I will be next to a computer. This is when I could respond to you immediately and I could open my computer right then and there. My office hours will be Monday and Wednesday at 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. So again, my office hours is when I am next to a computer, and they'll be Monday and Wednesday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Can you email me or contact me out of my office hours? Say you want to contact me Tuesday. Yes, you may contact me any other day. It's just it will take me a while to respond because I will not be next to a computer. But you may contact me any other day of the week. It will take me about 30 minutes to respond. Give me 30 minutes when you send out that email. Now, if you want to meet with me virtually through a Zoom meeting, or by phone call, you may, but it needs to be made in advance. That means if you want to meet with me Thursday, you need to tell me ahead of time for I could schedule a meeting with you, and I need parent permission. So again, if you want to meet with me virtually on Zoom or any other virtual way from online, you may, but I need parent permission and it needs to be in advance. Also, your parents can contact me whenever they like. So again, you can still contact me any other time. It'll just take me a while to get to my computer. Give me about 30 minutes tops to respond to you if it's not Monday and Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Now, next thing, grading. So this is where we're all focused on, grades. From the 6 weeks grades, that means from everything that we did from January all the way up to March, you'll be getting a letter grade. Oh, sorry, there's a bee that's trying to come in. So from January to March, you may pick up your letter grade. So say when we left for March, your grade is a C, you may pick up that letter grade. The only way you could pick up that letter grade is by submitting any missing work. You may submit any missing work that's from January to March. The deadline to submit missing work is Friday, June 5th. This is the last day to submit any missing work that's from January to March. Now, spring 12-week letter grades. You will not be getting a letter grade for the 12 weeks. Instead, at the end of the year, what you will be getting is a grade as in complete or incomplete based on the work that you have done from April 27th all the way up to June 11th. So again, your end of the year report card grade will be a complete or incomplete grade. So if you do all the work, you'll get a complete grade. If you don't do any of the work, that means 0 of the work, I'll give you it incomplete. So any work from April 27th all the way up to June 11th, it is required for you to do the work because you will be receiving a grade. Now let's start going over this week's assignments. So the week of 4/27th all the way up to May 1st. So starting Monday, 4/27th all the way up to May 1st, here are the assignments. First of all, when you're doing the work, go to a comfortable, non-distraction sitting area. I know that we are all at home and there could be a lot of distractions, but make sure you're making a window for yourself, whether it's 30 minutes a day or 20 minutes a day, where you can have a little bit of peace and quiet and the less distractions. just for you to do your work. So you need to make a window for yourself. When you're doing your work, put away cell phones, food, drinks, and earphones. It will be just like if we were in class. Try to minimize the distractions around you. Now, when is the work due? All the work will be due Sunday, May 3rd at 11:59 p.m. Let me say that again. The due date for this week's work is Sunday, May 3rd at 11:59 p.m. That means all the work from Monday to Friday will be due on Sunday, May 3rd at 11:59 p.m. So what you'll be needing, if you're doing it online, you need a Chromebook, anything that will give you access to the internet. If you're doing it on paper, all you need is a pencil and your writing utensil for you to turn it in. Now the classwork for this week, you'll be completing an article and questions, same thing that we've been doing in class, nothing different. You'll be completing an Edpuzzle. We've all done Edpuzzles before. You'll be completing 2 worksheets. The worksheets are fairly easy, about 5 questions each. Then you'll also be completing a language building activity. This focuses more on vocabulary. So here's your what, why, and your success criteria. So let me read the what to you. So what will you be learning? How increases in human population and per capita consumption, use of goods and services by each person, of natural resources impacts Earth's system. So let me read this one more time. What will you be learning? You'll be learning about how the increase in human population and per capita consumption of natural resources impacts Earth's system. Why are you learning this? You're learning this to understand the negative and positive impacts on Earth from human population and per capita consumption. How are you going to be successful? The way you're going to be successful this week is you're going to state and explain how the human population changes over time. You're going to respond to questions and statements in an academic discussion using key vocabulary words and complete sentences. All work must be in complete sentences. It's just like if you were in school. You're going to summarize main points by using the facts, ideas, and concepts from the article. So there's our what, why, and how. Next is the calendar for the week. So this is the calendar for the week. It says day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. It also has the date that goes along with the day. So on day 1, you'll be completing the article. You'll read the article. You'll answer the questions. Can you answer the questions the next day? Yes, you may answer the questions the next day. The Edpuzzle will be on day 2. On day 3, you'll be completing a worksheet about the human population. On day 4, you'll be completing another worksheet about graphing of the human population. Day 5 will focus on vocabulary. So again, everything will be posted on Google Classroom by the day's date. So it'll say, for example, April 27th, day 1, or April 28th, day 2. That's how it will be posted on Google Classroom. You must click the Turn In button once you are done. Let me say this again. You must click the Turn In button once you are done. And everything is due Sunday, May 3rd at 11:59 p.m. Everything is due Sunday, May 3rd at 11:59 p.m. Now, if you need help with the article, I left these last 2 slides for you if you need it. So this is the gist strategy, what we've been doing in class. Answer the questions to help you summarize. To annotate, here's a few examples. Annotate the title, number, and number your paragraphs. Annotate pictures, vocabulary, questions, connections, claims, main ideas. Try to do the best as you can. Am I expecting you to annotate all of this? No, I'm not expecting you to do all of this. Just what you can do. So let me show you the work on Google Classroom. If you go to Google Classroom, this is what it will look like. It'll say the week April 27th, May 1st, 2020. So right here, the first one, I'm going to put week's calendar, PowerPoint, and video. Here's the PowerPoint already. Here's the calendar. All I need to post is the video. Then is the vocabulary. Here's the vocabulary for this week. Next is your article. You'll be reading the article, answering questions. Second day says article questions and Edpuzzle. Here is the Edpuzzle. If I go to the Edpuzzle right here, this is what it'll look like. Most of it is multiple choice. Most of it's multiple choice. It's about 10 minutes long, so fairly easy. Then day 3, you'll be completing a worksheet. It is about graphing. You're not graphing, you're just analyzing. So the first question, it asks you, let it load, hold on. How has the human population changed over the past 300 years? What may have caused these changes? That means you need to go and look at the graph, mark where their 300 years has passed, and tell me how the population has changed. So there's only 4 questions. Just by answering the questions, you are looking at the graph. Then on day 4 is another graphing worksheet. Again, you are not graphing, all you're doing is analyzing. So let it load. Here is the graph. So question 1, estimate the population in 1500. So that means we got to zoom in a little and we're going to estimate the population. So it falls about right here. This is where the line is. It's between the 0 and the 1. So let's say the population in the 1500 would be 0.5 billion. So you're going to write that in the complete sentence. Estimate the population in 1500. The population in the 1500 is about 0.5 billion. Then your last thing is your language building activity. Most of this is all about vocabulary. It's basically all vocab. So you're going to answer the essential question. Second, you're just going to match the words with the definition. So number 1 will be environment, and you're going to match the letter it goes with. Then the next thing, you're going to identify the it's in the sentence. So here's an example. It says, an environment cannot support a species past its carrying capacity. So what is the it's? The it's is environment. You're going to do that for the rest of the next 4 sentences. Scroll down. Next part, you're going to rewrite the sentence with the correct word. So you're going to choose what is the correct word to complete the sentence. Scroll down. Fill in the blank. You're going to use these words right here to determine what is the best word to complete the sentence. And that's about it for the week. That was your last assignment. So if you have any questions about the work, any questions, email me. My email, jespinoza@centralusd.k12.ca.us. It's important that you email me if you have any questions. If not, good luck. I wish you guys the best and have fun with this. Bye guys.